All right, you lucky ducks, this is Miss Johnson and Mrs. Leinenbach tuning in to solve problem 1 of the homework. Thumbs up. Oh, manicure. Okay, so I have 7/10 divided by 4. I have this set up for me. My divisor is 4 and my dividend is 7/10. Yeah, Miss Leinenbach?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so my first step is I am going to put 7 discs in the tens place because I have 7 of them. 7 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I want to divide 7/10 into 4 equal groups. So I have drawn 4 spots so I can remember that these are my 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. So here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but I need to stop because I don't have 1 for each spot. I'm going to have a remainder of 3. But I don't stop there because I'm working with decimals. So let's put it in our standard algorithm. I could put 4 into 7 one time. There's 1 in each group. I used 4 of my tenths. And how many did I have left over? 1, 2, 3. I had 3 left over. Awesome. Mrs. Leinenbach, explain what we're doing with these tenths, moving them over into the hundredths.
So we have 3/10 that couldn't be divided evenly into the 4 groups. So we're going to need to convert them into hundredths and just move them over. So we're going to move them over, but 1/10 does not equal 100. Hundredths are 10 times as small as tenths. So it takes 10 little hundredths to equal 1/10. So we have to turn that 10th disc into 10 hundredths discs.
Well, that's a lot of discs. 1,
And that's
2,
the same for the other 2. So in all,
10.
that will be 30 discs that we need to move over. 10 for each of our remainders. So I think Miss Johnson has drawn 30 discs in the
I hope that's
hundredths
30.
place.
It's supposed to be 30. I'm going to write that just in case I messed up. Okay, so now I'm going to count out. And you know what? That's a lot to do at the same time, so I'm just going to do 2 at a time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, speed ahead. 4 goes into 30. We will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I know this because 4 times 7 is 28, and that is the most that I can divide because I only have 2 left over right here. So I have 2 left over. Oh, and then I'm done, right, Mrs. Leinenbach? I've got 17 hundredths, remainder 2.
No, we don't leave a remainder because we're working with decimals. We can keep going to the next place value. So we've got to take those 2 leftover hundredths and turn them into thousands. Same thing, 1 place value over is 10 times as small. So those 2 little hundredths are going to turn into 20 little thousandths.
All right, and I know that 4, I can divide 20 by 4 very evenly because I know that 4 times 5 equals 20. So I know that each spot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is going to have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've brought down my 0 because now I have 20 thousandths. I knew that 4 would go into 20 5 times. I used all 20 evenly and had 0 left over. So this is my answer, 175 hundredths.
And you can check your work because if you go through one group over here, you had 1 in the tenths, just like this, 7 in the hundredths, just like you have over here, and 5 in the thousandths, just like this. This standard algorithm is explained and perfectly matches up with your place value chart.